Yo, what's going on out there? This is Larry coming to you with a special edition of the Blazin Sports Report. No, I haven't done this in a while, but now I feel compelled that I have to introduce you guys to something that's like I've been following for a good little while now, and that is the fact that the NBA Lockout has now officially begun. I mean, I know the players have been locked out and everything since July 1st, but the thing that made it official now is that the first 2 weeks of the NBA season has been canceled. A lot of finger pointing has been done between the owners and the players. We don't really know who's to blame because we're not part of these meetings. We don't know what's going on. There's been talk of a 50-50 split. The players don't want that. There's been talk of a 53-47 split that the owners want, that the players do want, but the owners don't want to give in to, considering the players had 57%. Look, the owners have backed off the hard cap from what we heard, but they've added like these punitive luxury taxes. I mean, it doesn't matter how they divide up the salary cap. To me, the thing that matters the most is that a deal gets done. The thing that really irritates me the most as a fan is the fact that the NBA All-Star Game is going to be here in Orlando. If you don't know, I live in Orlando, and that's one of those once-in-a-lifetime things that come. The last one we had here, I think, was 91 or 92. I can't believe it. But I think that was Magic Johnson's last All-Star Game that he played in. And for that to happen, I mean, I was a youngster at the time. I didn't really know much about basketball. I mean, I knew about it, but that was Magic Johnson's last one. And the fact that it was coming back here again, we got the brand new Amway Center. You know, it kind of hurts me as a fan to see that these people can't come together on some kind of deal to get basketball back in place. The players say they just want to play ball. The owners don't want to give up too much money because I think they've learned from their past mistakes on giving out too much money to people who don't deserve it. When I say people that don't deserve it, I mean everybody already has that opinion that athletes are overpaid as it stands right now. But the thing that makes it even worse is that when these owners shell out money to these players that play on certain teams, that hurts the teams from doing anything that can advance them farther than where they already are. That, as a fan, really irks me. That's why I wouldn't mind seeing salary rollbacks or this hard cap put in place. That prevents these super teams from being created, like the Miami Heat. That prevents players from getting overpaid over whatever reason that they may have. But to me, the NBA lockout, who is to blame? No one knows who's to blame for this. I mean, you can point your owner at the players saying they want too much money. You can point the finger at the owners for saying that they want to get money back that they've lost. Look, the owners are the ones who put themselves in a predicament in the first place. I mean, it's understandable that they want to learn from their mistakes and try to get money back that they feel that they've lost. But at the same time, players are spoiled by what these owners have done to them, so they're not going to really be that reluctant to give up anything that they had. The one thing that us as fans are really going to be stuck with is not having any basketball to deal with at all. I mean, we keep hearing the players want this and the players want to play basketball and all that other stuff. The players want to play basketball and money is not that big of an issue. Why argue over a cap? I mean, come on now. Why argue over cap if it's not that big of an issue? Why would you actually go through the process of saying, well, we getting paid good now, we're not giving up what we got? If you really want to play basketball that bad, and you know, I mean, look, prime example, players going overseas. Players are going overseas who don't make much as it is right now, and they're going overseas taking even less than they would get in the NBA. Those are the players who I believe actually want to play basketball. But you got these guys over here making 12 million, 13 million, talking about, oh, well, I already got this money, I ain't trying to give it up. That's understandable. If I was getting 13 million a year, I wouldn't give it up either. But at the same time, if you really want to play basketball, money shouldn't be an issue. If it's the game you love, then money shouldn't be an issue. And the owners, if y'all really want to try to force this thing upon the players, y'all need to listen to the players themselves. I mean, who knows what's been talked about? I mean, I don't know. I haven't been part of the meeting. But one of the things that I believe is, I was looking at some of the things that was going on. I'm like, the players want to keep a soft cap. Okay, that's understandable. But at the same time, if you saying you want to keep the soft cap, but you also are willing to give up a percentage of your BRI, I mean, are you really giving up anything at all to begin with? I don't think you are. So to me, I would say, maybe it's been discussed, maybe it hasn't, I don't know. But if the players want to keep their BRI, which is basketball-related income, if you haven't been following this at all, why not take the hard cap and keep a bigger cut of the BRI? I mean, you still getting money back. I mean, come on. It's not like these owners are getting endorsements. These players are. I mean, look, when LeBron first came into the league right out of high school, the man got a $90 million Nike deal. Come on, man. $90 million Nike deal. And you talking about you don't want to give a percentage of your BRI? Come on, man. What kind of stuff is that? I think, I mean, it's not really my place because I don't know what's been going on in the meetings. Now, I can't speak for every player in the NBA. But when you look at these top paid players and then you got the bottom paid players, I mean, there's a balance that needs to be had out between those players or what have you. But at the same time, somebody needs to figure out what they want to do. I mean, owners need to figure it out. The players need to figure it out. Who's going to figure it out first? I'm not really sure. Let me know what you guys think. Twitter.com/Blaze1878. You can hit me up on Facebook, Facebook.com/BlazinAce35. I'm always listening. I would like to hear y'all guys' comments. Y'all can comment right here on the page. YouTube.com/Blaze1878, depending on where you're watching this from. I don't know. But in my opinion, the main thing that I'm upset about is that I'm not getting the All-Star game this year. I'm a big basketball fan. I'm a huge Magic fan. But I really wanted that All-Star game this year. Will we see it? Who knows? When it'll come back? Who knows? But I know this. In Orlando, not a lot here to do. So the All-Star game was one of those things I was looking forward to. Well, that's been my take on the NBA Lockout. Let me know what you guys think. My name is Larry Jenkins. This has been the Blazin Sports Report. I'll holler.